Hi guys, let me just close the window just a second. Ooh, not the blind. Hey guys! Yo! It's been a while. Let me just adjust things here. It's been a while. I haven't touched a camera in ages, guys. Okay, so this is not a hair update, guys. This is no hair updates at all. I will do a hair updates, but to be quite frank with you guys, when I started this channel, it was never meant to be a hair channel. I started calling it unsolicited advice. It was really just a channel where I'd come in and speak about whatever I felt like speaking about. But hair happened to be something I was very passionate about, and it's something I did want to speak about. But the natural hair community has changed quite a bit, and at this moment I'm just not engaging as much with the natural hair community. It's just changed. At the same time, there have been very positive changes in terms of perspectives of people, mine as well. So there have been very positive changes that I've noticed in the movement towards people embracing their natural hair, etc. But there are also been some disturbing things and lots of judgmentality. No, that's wrong. Lots of judgments. Us being judgmental. A lot of criticism. Maybe that's a better word. Negative criticism. There's constructive criticism and there's just criticism, and there's a lot of criticism, and I tend to remove myself from such things, simply because I'm looking at myself. I tend to remove myself from such things. I haven't recorded in a while. I tend to remove myself from such things because
the negativity is insane.
I'm sensitive and I know myself. And I'm happy within myself, and I don't allow a lot of negative energies within me. In regards to hair, like I said, I'll do an update, guys. I promise. But we are not here for this. I'm here to talk to you guys, especially my American friends, about your president. Like, I'm for real, guys. Like, this is serious now. My serious face on. I'm here to talk about your president. You can show him this video. We're not joking now. And this platform, for me, it's called Own Your Africa. By the way, if you didn't realize what this platform is called, it's called Own Your Africa, as in own your African land, to be quite precise, to be quite frank with you guys. I'm very much for the movement of Africans having land, because I live in Africa and I know what Africans are going through in terms of land and in terms of not being able to prosper in your own land. Do you understand? And it's deep, so I'm not going to get into it now. What I'm here for is yesterday's discussion. Well, I watched it yesterday. I'm assuming it was yesterday. It was a live. Yeah, yesterday's discussion. Ramaphosa, South Africa's president. I think that's the first time I've ever said that, South Africa's president, because now I'm seeing him as a president after yesterday's discussion. I've never been a fan of Ramaphosa. There's a lot of people, like a lot of black people. I've never been a fan. Donald Trump, I wasn't sure what's going on with Donald Trump because I'm not in the States. I don't follow, guys, I don't follow negative stuff, which means I don't follow the news that much. But here's this discussion that we saw yesterday, Donald Trump and the president of South Africa, Cyril Ramaphosa. The reason I made this video is, the first thing is your president okay? Like, yeah, are we okay? Like, guys, and is your country, America, okay? Like, are you safe? Are you okay? Having this person lead you guys, is everything all right?
Donald Trump has no business being the president of the United States.
Because this person showed a video of a long road. I'm going to play the clip. I might even be playing it now. I don't know. Because it's still going to be edited. He showed a video of a long road. I don't know if that road was built by Elon Musk on the moon, or where that road comes from. As he called it, was people paying respect to these thousands of white South African farmers. The president blatantly asked, where is this? Which country is this? South Africa is not like maybe Zimbabwe. I know Zimbabwe at some point the media was very much owned, you know, and the information was very much filtered. South Africa is not there yet. It might not never get there because you have people like me who are outspoken, Zulu people, Xhosa people, they speak. And these are people that are fighters. It's in our nature to fight. You know, right now Zulus are not really fighting. Nobody's fighting. Xhosas are not fighting. Nobody's fighting because there's no need, guys. There's no need. But we are a nation that has the ability, do you understand, to come together when necessary. And this is a necessary step. When we have somebody like the American president, the Trump guy, because right at this point I can only call him the Trump guy. When you have a guy gaslighting the whole world, I'm going to call it gaslighting because I've got no words to express what just happened. This guy told the world, including us, the South Africans, that his version is what's happening in our country. This kind of reminded me like of COVID. I'm sorry if this is a trigger for people. I know that COVID was different for a lot of people. But one thing I think we can agree on is that there was propaganda. A lot of propaganda. A lot of the things that were reported to be happening were just not. I know 2 people that passed away during COVID. One was my sister, and it had nothing to do with COVID. She'd been ill. Trust me, it had nothing to do with COVID. It wasn't one of those things of, oh, had it not been for COVID, she could have made it. No, it wasn't one of those. And then the second person, they were extremely overweight. So there's a lot of factors that could have contributed to them, you know, passing away. I'm not saying it wasn't COVID, but I'm saying those are the only 2 deaths that I'm aware of during that entire COVID time when all these reports were going out, etc. And I was outside quite a bit. You know, I live in an environment where I could walk around. I wasn't completely in my house because I had a child as well, and there was just no way we were not going to breathe. There was just no way. So we were one of those people during COVID who were taking long walks, me and my kid. And so yes, guys, is everything okay in your country? If everything is okay or was okay, after watching this video, go and find other videos from South Africans, and especially that particular video, because even in that particular video where you have the Trump guy with the South African president and the Musk guy, even in that video, Ramaphosa, or the South African president, says, wait a minute, where's this country? This is not what's happening in our country. And the interesting thing is Donald doesn't want to listen.
I would say if there was Afrikaner farmer genocide, I can bet you these 3 gentlemen would not be here, including my Minister of Agriculture. He would not be with me. So it'll take him, President Trump, listening to their stories, to their perspective. That is the answer to your question.
That's when I realized that, yo, guys, here, is everything okay with that person? Because he doesn't want to listen, he cuts people off.
Where I could stand in the middle of Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody and I wouldn't lose any voters, okay? It's like...
You're telling me what's happening in my house when I live in my house and you don't. You understand? Because you saw me walk out my house limping, perhaps I slipped in the kitchen or in the bathroom more likely, and now you've come up with the whole story that there was an alien invasion inside my house who chopped up my foot and put a metal one in, and it's disguised because they were aliens. They were able to make the foot look human, and now that's why I'm limping when I'm coming out my house. That's what Donald Trump is basically doing. He's lying. Let's move on. Let's move on, because the fact that this is being allowed to happen at this level now then made me ask certain questions, because like I said, I was never a Ramaphosa fan. I probably am still not. But after yesterday, a little bit more respect went towards him, because there he was just flattering this guy, this racist guy. You don't need to tell me that Donald Trump is racist. The way he looks at people of different races when he's conversating with people or answering questions, the way he just looks at you according to your race, you should, if you actually study his face, and then the way he reacts when this man here that was sitting next to him, the Ramaphosa, our president, was speaking, the way Donald can barely listen, barely contain himself. It's as if his mind doesn't even want to hear it. You know what I mean? He's not there. I don't want to say too much, but his demeanor, you need to see it. So anyway, this guy, a racist guy. The question then comes to, why is he doing this? Yes, I get that his friends, the Ruperts, they went over and said, oh my God, we're having a horrible time. It's terrible here. Oh my God, there's thousands of us. Oh, I get it. That's what Rupert went and did, it sounds like. I don't know. Or maybe he did. Maybe Rupert was trying to do something else, trying to make a better deal for himself. And Trump was like, no, but the only way we can do that is to cry genocide. I don't know, guys. I don't know. But I'm in South Africa right now, and we don't know what Trump is talking about. We don't associate with that. We don't understand. The only thing I'm really concerned about right now is, why has this happened? So let me just adjust. I'm not sure if everything's still okay. I need to move back a bit. I think that's the question, is why is this happening? What's the agenda at the end of the day? Yes, we have resources that they want. Yes, you have minerals that they want. But really, guys, is this all just power? Is this really just all about power? Because now they're talking about things like surveillance, police states, etc. And the funny thing is, the way they say it is like, oh, it's yeah, I get the defense part, like, you know, with the DA guy saying that, oh, but it's more of a violence issue and criminal issue. Therefore, surveillance needs to be stepped up. I don't want to say even improved. It needs to be stepped up. And now the question is, what are you surveilling exactly? And why do we need external people to do the surveillance for us? I'm just asking, as an African in an African country, in South Africa to be particular, what do you want with our country? Because we don't want anything with you. You don't have Africa just asking America all sorts of weird questions and, oh, why aren't you bringing our people back? Black Americans are welcome to come back anytime, whether it's West Africa, North Africa, South. You're welcome home anytime. We know what happened. Like, you are welcome home anytime. But are we going to go tell the white American what to do with their lives? Do we even care? I don't even know what minerals you have in America. Maybe I should read up about it, because I don't know if you have any. Do you understand? Guys, no. So now, my biggest fear as a police state, because there's a lot of soldiers, guys, coming around Africa. American soldiers, Chinese soldiers.
China. I have to have my China. China, because China.
Yes, they'll tell us they have army bases. Why do you have bases here? You don't have enough land. Arizona doesn't have enough land. I'm not even going to the whole of America. You guys don't have enough land. China doesn't have enough land. Like, what are you doing here? And when I say you, I don't mean you, my friends. We're talking about the countries here, the different army bases. Why are they being built here? We're feeling threatened. You understand? And when you're going to come with things talking about police states and whatnot, making it as if it's for our benefit. You're failing us, and now you're making it seem like bringing external soldiers who are going to look at us, who can't even treat their people. America is always crying about black violence, police killing the black people. You can't even treat people in your own country, right? You're going to come here and do what? Protect me from who? From who? This conversation needs to continue, guys. This conversation will continue. For now, I just need you to answer those questions for me in the comments. Is your president okay? Are you okay with your president? Is there possible steps that need to be taken to evaluate the president's capacity, whether that's emotional, mental, physical, like his general capacity, your president, mind you, Trump, is there a need to evaluate? Because he blatantly is telling people what's happening in their household, and they blatantly telling him, no, that's not what's happening, and he's saying, yes, it is, which means I'm not going to listen to anybody. I'm going to push the story out there. I'm going to lie and see how many people can believe it, so that when I come and attack, it's believable, or at least a few people will support it.
This is like serious.
One more thing. These Afrikaners, yeah, from apartheid times, yeah, that have now gone to America for the American dream. Why didn't they just go home? If you really have a problem with the country that you've moved to and you stole from, and you don't want to give any of it back, you just want to keep benefiting, and then you cry when we try and say, listen, we can live together. Yeah, Mandela's right. We can live together. We will live together. We are living together. But now come and give back the stuff you stole. Give it back. Come. And then you decide, I'm going to go to my friend. Why don't you just go home? Why are you going to your friend? Are you not wanted at home? The Dutch don't want you? Were you a criminal there too? If we follow your history, what's going on? All these things are things we really need to look at, I guess, or maybe just ponder. But like I said, mainly, is everything okay in your country? Is your president okay, guys? We love you. We love you. Black Americans, white Americans, Indian Americans, Chinese Americans, everybody, guys. Everybody. We love each other as humankind. We love each other. And I'm not going to let those people, that 1% in power, make us believe that we are not caring for each other, that there's a problem here. No, guys. Yes, we look different. Yes. And, there's all these agendas, and it's usually business related. Anybody pushing agendas into the markets, whether it's hair, skin, whatever, it's usually money related anyway. And you get to a point where you realize that all doesn't matter. But downstairs, I will tell you, I had long chats with my white neighbor, and he was just, he was like, he hates the Trump guy with a passion. He's like, I hate that guy. But that conversation, I think what I took out of that, he said, you know what's good out of all of these lies is that it's going to bring us as a country together. It's going to bring us together even more. Because now we understand that we are not the enemy to each other here. The enemy is external. And it's bringing us together because these people are lying and we can all see it. Yeah. I'm going to leave it here for now. And I love you guys. That's all I can say.